Rohan, what's up, bro?
Misha!
Dude, it's been so long. Like this day, right? I was right there, right?
On my bucket list.
There was everywhere, right?
You know, today we're going to be celebrating mothers.
What?
What?
Today isn't Mother's Day.
Well, aren't mothers we celebrating every day?
Is that so?
Yeah, well, try and sing this with me.
Her hands held me gently on the day I took my first breath.
Her hands helped to guide me as I took my first step.
Her hands held me close when the tears would begin to fall.
Her hands were quick to show me that she would take care of it all.
I have a story to tell. So, one time, when I was maybe, say, around this age, I used to have a fan by my bed. And this fan, it used to play every night. And oh, the marvelous dreams it would bring me. But my mom used to always say,
আরে ঠান্ডা লেগে যাবে
আমার ঠান্ডা লাগবে না. And so, I never listened to her, because if I never got a cold, why would I get a cold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong. So one day, when I turned on my fan at full blast, I went over to my bed, and I tucked myself in under my pillow, and I went to sleep. But when I awoke, my head, it was hurting in my nose. It was sniffling. Stop that fan! When I stopped the fan, I did the only thing I could think of.
কি করছিস তুই? কি হয়েছে? কেন? কেন? বলেছিলাম পাখাটা না চালাতে না?
আমি কি করে জানবো?
যাও পরে যাও ওষুধ দেবো। যাও।
And so, without a second thought, my mom dropped all of her responsibilities for me, and she took care of me. That entire day, I was her first priority.
Isn't that what mothers are for?
Yeah?
Anyways, I have a better story to tell. Pirates of the Caribbean! Yeah! Wrong story. Was I ever stupid enough to blast myself with a fan as I sleep? No! But the day before my 4th birthday, my dad had ditched me for friends and all his pointy mustache coworkers. So, it was just me and my mom. The next day, I awoke as a brand new 4-year-old, and my mom took me on a trip to New York City. The first thing we did when we got there was go to Toys R Us, and I got myself a box of the Calico nursery set.
What even is that?
Well, questions are for later. After my mom paid for that, we went on the Ferris wheel that was in the building, not once, but 2 times. Right after that, we headed to Times Square, where my mom recognized that I might be hungry, and she asked me, Kallol. I went over to the hot dog vendor, got myself a hot dog, no condiments, my premature taste buds weren't ready for that yet.
They still can't handle them.
They still cannot. You know, as I was finishing up my hot dog, I saw, out of the corner of my eye, none other than Dora the Explorer.
Hola, soy Dora. Can you say condiments in Spanish?
Oh, that's Coca-Cola.
It's condimentos.
I was close.
Not really. As I was taking my picture with Dora, my favorite TV show character, my mom also saw Elmo, my second favorite TV show character.
Why am I not your favorite?
It's okay, Elmo.
It's not okay.
Right after that, we headed to my favorite restaurant, Red Lobster, where I had a bowl of mac and cheese.
Why are you having mac and cheese in a lobster restaurant?
Well, I said it once, I'll say it again. My premature taste buds were not ready for such levels of complexity. However, for dessert, I got a cookie that was the size of my head, and it had a candle in the middle. And my mom got the entire restaurant floor to sing happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear value customer. Happy birthday to you.
I now realize that even without 33% of my family, my mom was still able to make me have a great day. Her hands were there to brush my hair or straighten a wayward bow.
Hands were often there to comfort comforts that didn't always show.
Her hands helped hold the stars in place and encouraged me to reach.
Her hands would clap and
Cheer!
praise when I captured them at length.
Alright, that's enough. Sit down. I have a story to tell. Do you want to hear it? Yeah. Great. Good job, guys. Very nice. You are a very good mother. Alright, so, about 1 year ago, I had plans to play with my friends on the weekend. Do you want to play outside tomorrow? Yeah. Alright. Bye. So I happily went to bed, hoping to wake up to play the next morning until...
আরে কি রে উঠে পর 8টা বাজে পার্টি আছে
No.
আরে ওঠো প্লিজ ওঠো রেডি হও
Fine. So I wore fancy clothes, did my hair, and we went into the car and waited for my dad, who took forever, as usual. And in the car, my mom asked for the GPS, and the party was 1 hour away. Anyway, when we were driving, I complained about the hotspot, and my dad asked for Coke, but never got any. When we got there, my dad told us to go inside of the building. So we were going inside, and wow. This is a really big restaurant. Okay, but anyways, I went back to the car to get something when I noticed there was 0 cars in the parking lot. I asked my mom, Why are there no cars here?
আরে পরে আসবে, আমরা তাড়াতাড়ি এসেছি।
Are you sure? Like,
হ্যাঁ, তুই চল।
okay. Regardless, we went back into the restaurant to look for this party until someone came and stopped us.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We're going to a party.
There's no party here. The building is closed.
No, we have the invitation. I'll show you.
No, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Oh, sorry. Okay. That was a little bit weird. Why was the party not there? Anyway, my dad came and said,
Why aren't you inside of the building yet?
because we're probably early.
আরে আমরা তাড়াতাড়ি এসেছি বলছি তো, পরে গাড়িগুলো আসবে।
Could you please check the invitation at
আচ্ছা তাড়াতাড়ি। ও আচ্ছা, পার্টিটা নেক্সট উইক, চলে আসবো।
What?
কি?
We drove
I drove.
He drove 1 hour. Wore fancy clothes. Did our hair nicely. And the party wasn't even there. My mom, she remembers everything, right? And she couldn't remember a simple thing like a party. Maybe family's just more important than that.
I have a story to tell.
Okay, let's hear it.
Have you guys ever wanted to do something important for someone you hold dear to your heart?
Yeah.
And it failed miserably?
No.
Well, I did something that on Mother's Day.
Who did this on Mother's Day?
Well, yeah. Okay, day before Mother's Day, I wanted to make my mom a pendant. I'd seen this on YouTube countless times before, and I was sure, with my limited knowledge, I too could make this happen. So I walked into my garage, set up all of my vast array of tools, find a piece of metal on the ground, where all of great artwork comes from, start drilling, hammering, drilling some more, and then, oh no, it's broken. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh God, I walked out of the garage dejectedly, slammed the door behind me, just went upstairs. I'm gonna deal with this in the morning. So, time comes around, it's morning now. I walk downstairs, rubbing my eyes, look at the clock. It's 5 a.m., oh my God, what am I doing up? Oh my God, it's Mother's Day, I have to do something. What do I do? Oh my God, yes. So I walk back to my garage, set up my tools again, find another piece of metal on the ground, start drilling, hammering, blow torching, twisting, and then it broke again. Oh my God. I slammed the door behind me. It's 7 o'clock. My mom's gonna wake up in an hour. What do I do? What do I do?
You can bake.
Oh my God, yes. I walk into the kitchen, right? I set up all my tools, right? I get some bacon from the fridge because I wanted to make something called break and fried pancakes, where I fry pancakes in bacon grease. So I set down my bacon, I start cooking them, stir frying them. I finish with my bacon, put my slightly burnt bacon to the side, mix up my pancake grease, pour it into my boiling hot bacon grease, and then Get joining. There's pancake grease everywhere. On the floor, the ceiling, the stove, me. What's my mom gonna say? About to clean this up.
এটা তুই কি করেছিস?
I'm pancake বানাচ্ছিলাম।
প্যানকেক বানাচ্ছিলি?
এগুলো pancake
কি
ছিল।
করেছিস তুই?
I'm pancake বানাচ্ছিলাম।
প্যানকেক বানাচ্ছিলি? যাও পরে যা।
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. যাও।
Even though I'd messed up my mom's entire kitchen, ruining her entire day, even made her clean the ceiling, my mom still sent me upstairs knowing I hadn't gotten a wink of sleep that night.
Or maybe he just didn't want to see you.
Probably.
I have a story to tell.
Let's hear it.
It was the beginning of a beautiful summer. And guess what I was doing?
What?
I had to go to summer camp. My dad drove me miles and miles down to this camp, and when I got there, I unpacked my bags and I ate my lunch. The next morning, I had to get up super early, 6 a.m., to do this polar bear plunge badge. And as I was doing that, the water I had to swim in was super cold. And I got up and I felt this weird flute in my ears. Anyways, I didn't think too much about it and I continued my day. I finished the rest of my merit badges and I had dinner. After eating dinner, I played Gaga. There were these huge clouds of dust and I inhaled a lot of it.
That seems really good for your body.
Surprisingly, it isn't.
Oh.
Again, I didn't think too much about it and I went to sleep. So I got up super early in the morning, 5 a.m. this time. And I was feeling terrible. My ears were full of pain, my lungs were full of dust, and I had trouble breathing. So I could only think of one thing, and it was to call my mom. Mom!
Mom! কি হয়েছে?
আমার শরীরটা খুব খারাপ লাগছে।
আরে আমি কি করব রে, তোর বাবা তো বাড়িতে নেই।
Try to come, please.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আমি দেখছি কি করতে পারি না।
So, as I was continuing to my next class, I was surprised to see my mom there with all of my medications. She did this entire 2-hour drive through all these twisty and windy roads, and she isn't the best driver. And she got up super early, like I said earlier, 5 a.m., and she got all of my prescribed medicines so promptly and on time. She really is the best mom I could hope for.
She pushed me, though not down or in harm's way.
Her hands would punctuate her words. Just do what I say.
Her hands were sometimes disciplined to help bend this young tree.
Her hands would show. Her hands would shape and mold me into what I could be.
I have a story to tell.
Okay, here.
So, one school day, I woke up and I just hear yelling.
আরে টিটু কি হচ্ছে এটা উঠে পড় 8টা বাজে স্কুল আছে
Mom! Exactly like that. See, most days I wake up like this because I don't have work to do. But today was different. Today I realized I hadn't finished my history presentation. That's exactly how I felt. So I went to the bus and I thought about what I could do. So I realized I could probably finish my presentation at lunch since I had that after my classes, but before my presentation. So I got there. I went to lunch. I got my stuff out, and then I started work. After about 15 minutes, I finished the presentation. Thank you, thank you. So after that, I went through my notes, and I realized I was going to do very badly.
As expected.
Wow. Okay, so I thought about what I could do so I wouldn't face the humiliation of my entire class laughing at me. What can I do?
Go to the nurse.
That's a great idea. So that's exactly what I decided to do. I went to the nurse. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Good, how can I help you?
Do you think I can go home today? I'm coughing.
I need a pass from a parent or guardian.
What if I don't have it?
Go back to class, please. Please go back to class.
So lunch ended, and I walked to my history class dejected, knowing I was probably going to humiliate myself. So I walked in, and the first thing I heard was my history teacher yelling,
Dindu, your turn to present.
I just walked in.
You're late. Go present.
Oh no. So I went up to present, and I remembered what my mom told me.
টিটু যা কাজ করবে শেষ করবে যদি ভালো হয় তো ভালো হবে
my mom's words. They calmed me down, and I felt so calm that time. I finished my presentation, and turns out I did really well on it too. Thank you, Mom.
Okay, sit down.
Okay.
আরে এটা কি না কামি হচ্ছে বস? আমারও একটা গল্প আছে। 2015 সালে। 2015 সালে আমি একটা দুর্গা পুজোয় গেছিলাম আমার মা বাবার সঙ্গে। সেখানে পুজো হচ্ছে, গান হচ্ছে, দৌড়াদৌড়ি হচ্ছে, আর আমি না একটাও বন্ধু পাচ্ছিলাম না। আমার কোনো বন্ধু ছিল না। খুঁজে বেড়াচ্ছি আর দেখি ওখানে আমার একটা বন্ধু আছে। হাই, তার কাছে গেলাম খেলতে, কিন্তু সে তো আইকালেই ব্যস্ত আছে। এই খেলবি? আমাকে পাত্তাও দিল না। তো আমি কি করি? খুঁজছি, কিন্তু তারপরে দেখলাম ওখানে 3-4টে বাচ্চা আছে। এবার ভাবলাম ওদের সাথে খেলি। আর ওখানে না একটা বিশাল বড় স্লাইডিং দরজা ছিল, একটা সাইড ওখানে আর একটা সাইড ওখানে, তখন খোলা ছিল। তো হঠাৎ খেলতে খেলতে আমি না পড়ে গেলাম আর দেখি যে ওই বিশাল বড় দরজাটা পুরো আমার দিকে আসছে। আমার পুরো দরজাটা আমার পায়ের মধ্যে আটকে গেল। দেখি যে সব পুজো বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে। লোক আমার কাছে আসছে ওই সাহায্য করতে। আমার পাটা দরজা থেকে আটকে আছে আর খুলছিল না। আর তখন এই বন্ধুটা যে আইপ্যাড নিয়ে খেলছিল সে আমার মাকে ডেকে নিয়ে এলো। মা, তুমি কাঁদছো কেন? মা, আমি ঠিক আছে, আমার কিছু হয়নি। দেখি কেউ কাঁদছে না, আমিও কাঁদছি না। দেখি আমার মা আমার জন্য কাঁদছে। আমি যখন হাসপাতালে গেলাম তখন দেখি আমার জন্য কেউ নেই, শুধু আমার মাই আমার জন্য আছে।
ডালের পরে কচি পাতায় করি লুটোপুটি, তবে তুমি আমার কাছে হারো, তখন কি মা চিনতে আমায় পারো? তুমি ডাকো, আমি শুধু হাসি চুপটি করি। যখন তুমি থাকবে যে কাজ নিয়ে, সবই আমি দেখবো নয়ন মেলে। স্নানটি করে চাপার তলা দিয়ে আসবে তুমি পিঠেতে চুল ফেলে, এখান দিয়ে পুজোর ঘরে যাবে, দূরের থেকে ফুলের গন্ধ পাবে। তখন তুমি বুঝতে পারবে না সে তোমার খোকার গায়ের গন্ধ আসে। দুপুরবেলা মহাভারত হাতে বসবে তুমি সবার খাওয়া হলে। গাছের ছায়া ঘরের জানালাতে পড়বে এসে তোমার পিঠে কোলে। আমি আমার ছোট্ট ছায়াখানি তোলা বদল বইয়ের পরে আনি। তখন তুমি বুঝতে পারবে না সে তোমার চোখে খোকার ছায়া ভাসে। সন্ধেবেলায় প্রদীপখানি জেলে যখন তুমি যাবে গোয়াল ঘরে, তখন আমি ফুলের খেলা খেলে চুপ করে মা পড়বো ভুঁয়ে ঝরে। আবার আমি তোমার খোকা হব মাগো, আবার আমি তোমার খোকা হব। গপ্প বলো তোমায় গিয়ে কব, গপ্প বলো তোমায় গিয়ে কব। তুমি বলবে
ছিলি কথা,
আমি বলবো বলবো না সে কথা, বলবো না সে কথা, বলবো না সে কথা।
Today isn't Mother's Day.
Well, our mothers are celebrating every day.
Is that so?
Yeah, well, you try and say this with me.
কিছু বলার নেই, ওরা ওদের নিজেদের গল্প বলেছে, তো আমি শুধু গাইড করেছি, ওরাই সমস্ত কিছু করেছে। স্ক্রিপ্টটা লিখেছে বিট্টু। যে কবিতাটা ব্যবহার হয়েছে সেটা ম্যাগি পিটম্যান বলে একজন ভদ্রমহিলা, তিনি 2006 সালে একটি কবিতা লিখেন হার হ্যান্ডস বলে, সেটা পৃথিবী বিখ্যাত কবিতা হয়, তো সেইটা ওরা বলেছে সারাক্ষণ ধরে। আর কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুরের লুকোচুরি সুবিধা বলে। আর বাকি স্ক্রিপ্টটা করেছে বিট্টু, ওরা নিজেরাই কাজ করেছে। আমি ওদের নামগুলো বলে দিচ্ছি, একদম ওই পাশে আছে রূপকথা, তারপরে ঋষা, তারপরে রোহন, ও হচ্ছে আরিশ, তারপরে জিয়া, জিৎ, ও হলো রিক, আর এ হলো রিতম, তারপরে আছে আমাদের রেয়ান, তারপরে সরস্বতী, তারপর বিট্টু, আদি আর সুদীপ্তা। এরা আমাদের সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ, আমাদেরকে ধৈর্য ধরে দেখলেন বলে। আমি জানি পরে গানের অনুষ্ঠান আসছে, একটু দেরি হয়ে গেছে, আমাদের মাফ করে দেবেন। আশা করি আপনাদের ভালো লেগেছে। ওরা অনেকদিন ধরে এরকম ফ্রি স্টাইল কাজ করেছে, এখানে করে করে না বাচ্চারা চেষ্টা করেছে ওরা। তো আপনাদের সবাই জন্য একটা ধন্যবাদ, আপনাদের সবাই জন্য হাত। থ্যাংক ইউ,
থ্যাংক ইউ ইন্দ্রনীল দা। মা গো মা টিমের জন্য আর একটু জোরে হাতালি হোক।